my name's Rory Wilkinson, and this is Melody and Music Quickfire Questions. So, first question. Um, what is your favorite song you've written? Um, I'm gonna have to say it's not easy. Like the song means a lot to me. I put a lot into it. The message in a song is very important to me, and it's not easy. It's not easy staying true to yourself, and that's largely what the song's about. And it's got a lot of impactful meaning to it. So yeah, I'm gonna say it's not easy. Plus, I just like the vibe. I think it's hooky. Um, it's a great car song, like road trip song. It's got a lot of energy. I've really enjoyed working on it. So yeah. Um, if I could cover any song featuring on Melody and Music, which would I choose? Okay, I'm gonna say I would cover the hell out of Diary of a Woman by Luke Askew. And if you know me, like Luke Askew is a good friend of mine. We've been on the London music scene together we've done shows together, and it's one of my favourite songs that he's written. So yeah, Diary of a Woman, without a doubt. I've tried to get the lyrics off of him so I can cover it for a long time. um, who's my favourite artist? So you know what? It would be it'd be crazy for me to not say that Elliott Smith's my favorite artist. I mean, I don't know if I can be without being indecent, but he's the only artist that I've got tattoos of, So that's from his self-titled EXO as one of his albums. The kind of red, white, and black as Figure Eight. So yeah. Elliott Smith was a big influence for me growing up when I was in my late teens, mid to late teens, going into my 20s. He shaped a lot of my music, and it's got to be Elliott Smith, man. Who inspired me to make music? That's a tough one, man, because like I've been doing music stuff since I was tiny, like in whatever capacity I could. I've always loved music. I've been inspired to make music like for as long as I remember, man. It's I don't know, like yeah, that's a really tough question. A lot of people have inspired me to make music, I guess, like people that got me into stuff. My parents were really big into music. They inspired me a lot. My mum really was big into Nina Simone and Nick Drake and some more prog stuff like Yes, and also Ibiza classics. So and DJ Tiesto and Faithless. And my dad was really big into like Pink Floyd and some of the classics. And reggae, huge into reggae. Like, so yeah, I guess my parents, I suppose, because I was always around music. Like, they listened to music all the time. My house always had music on. So yeah, I'll go with that one, I guess. And why did you get into music? Well, I mean, like when I was young, we had a family friend, David. I'm still in contact with. He was a friend of my parents, with a friend of my parents at the time, and he came over for dinner and he brought a guitar and he played a couple of his songs. And from that moment on, I mean, I was young. I was like 7 or something. First time I had a guitar, like just handed to me to go muck around on and stuff. And yeah, he came over one night and to get me to clear away, get out of the way while they were having dinner. He gave me his nylon strung guitar to go muck around with in my bedroom, and Um, I kind of worked out. I think I worked out some of the root notes of what he was playing. I couldn't play chords. I mean, that's the first time I picked up a guitar, but I kind of that from that point on knew I had some kind of like recall and I could play by ear. And I'd written a poem at school that day, and yeah, when I came back through, he played the guitar and we both sung my poem together. And from that moment on, like I was fully invested in music. That's what I wanted to do. So yeah, he was from Ireland, and he left and went back to Ireland. And before he left that guitar for me, and I've still got it. It's still at my mum's. Um, and yeah, so that was the start of my proper music journey, really. So thank you, David. Um, that's yeah, pretty much how I got into it. I kept that guitar. I learned, and then as I got into my teens, I really got into my own with it. I started a band and proper knuckled down on learning to play the guitar. And I got an electric guitar, and it just kind of went from there, really. But yeah, it's always been there, man. um, Melody or lyrics first? Well, both really. Like I improvise a lot, and that's part of my writing process. So I don't write lyrics down usually first. I don't normally approach it like that. I might get like an idea of a riff, and then I just start playing it and see where it goes. But I generally start just singing whatever's on the top of my head at the time whilst I'm doing that, and then it kind of just builds and I record myself. So I tend to improvise, and then I feel that like it's a lot more rawer from me that way. Like I'm a lot more honest. So I'd say both really. Then once I've nailed that, I've got a rough skeleton of what I want the sound to be like and some context and words. Then I go back and I refine and I tidy things up, and I rewrite the lyrics a bit and make a proper song out of it, you know. What three words describe your sound? Oh, that's a tricky one, man. Raw. Melancholic, maybe, and soulful. Who would you most like to collaborate with? Who would I most like to collaborate with? I mean, Elliott Smith's not around anymore, but I don't even think I would collaborate with someone like Elliott Smith because we're just so different. Maybe like, I don't know. Some people say I'm like a Southern Alex Turner at times. Maybe I'd collaborate with Alex Turner or like Tom York or someone. I think those kind of things seem to work for the big names anyway. You know. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Favorite venue you've played at? Oof. I played at quite a few now. It's kind of hard to pick out what one was my favorite. I mean, for some reason, I was really enamored with getting a spot at Signature Brew over in Black Horse Road because some pretty much bigger artists than me had played there, and artists that I like. And I think it was not long after Pete Doherty had also had a gig there, or he was having a gig soon from Baby Shambles. But yeah, I think like for some reason that one is more memorable. Like it was for me a pretty cool place to play because I think I'd spotted quite a few bands that I like that had gone through there, and I felt like I was playing in the same places as those kind of bands. So yeah, and it was a cool venue, good beer. I think that's about it. Oh, best concert I've seen. I've been to a lot, man. I mean, more recently, I went and saw Green Day at Wembley, and they were supported by Nothing But Thieves. And Nothing But Thieves are from like Southend, I think. They're from down the road from me. So That was amazing, and I think I was more enamored by Nothing But Thieves, being that they were local. So it was like seeing one of my own. I'm out of time.